Hello, 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 family. Welcome once again. As you can see, the house is full. If you have never been to Africa, fine. If you have been there, you must have heard somebody say, if you see a frog, a toad jumping in the day, you know that there must be something after it, right? The house is full with the Somali family because they are so on fire. So we want to test their temperature. How is O Connect doing? What are they thinking about O Connect? So guys, as you join us, make sure you share and join in the conversation. Drop sweet comments as usual, and let's make this a family thing. I am very happy. And guys, join me. Welcome all the way from Canada, our own brother, Mohammed Siad. Mohammed, bro, you're welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here. I really appreciate the invitation from my sister Yasmin Amina and my sister Comfort and my big brother Collins. And I was looking forward to this when Yasmin informed me. I have to put everything to stop and be prepared for this. I'm excited. I'm looking forward. And, I've been with the ambassador for about a year and some months now. I'm excited. Always something new developing, exciting journey.
Right.
I'm more excited on the journey than the destination itself. And I'm
Perfect.
looking
All
forward
right.
to
Leave it there. Leave it there. You are more excited with the journey than the destination itself. That's very important. We're coming back to that. So let's hear. Okay, I think let the boys go first. Brother Collins, hey, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Just glad to be here, with the Somali people. It's always a joy to be among them and to listen to them and then having their own perspective. So just want to greet all those who are there. I'm Mana Collins from the United Kingdom. I know you've been seeing this face for too long. So this is the time for us to listen a little bit to other voices. So thank you, Sir Comfort, for having me.
All right, sure. So I'm crossing over to London now as we hear from our own sister, Yasmin. Welcome, sis.
Hello everyone, and also our brothers and sisters, all brand ambassadors who are watching us around the globe. I'm very so excited to be on my sister's platform, Comfort, and also one and the only legend, our brother Colin Mano. It's a privilege to be here. My name is Yasmin, and I live London in UK, and I'm brand ambassador.
Oh,
I
yes,
am so excited to be with ONPASSIVE, not anything else, but I have grown with the technology, and I'm so excited. Tonight we are telling what our side to Somalia and the rest of the world. Thank you.
All right, sure. Thank you, guys. You know, one thing about ONPASSIVE, the excitement is different when you find out that there's a founder near you on your city. I've been searching, and the moment I find out that there's somebody in Birmingham, it happens to be my own sister, Amina. Sis, you are welcome.
Hello, everybody who are watching us, whether you are in or out, whatever you are, whether you are brand ambassador or you are waiting, anxiously to be part of ONPASSIVE. I'm Amina Musa Waheli, and I am a journalist, and I am on ONPASSIVian. I am brand ambassador, and I am very proud. I am a proud mom. I don't know, much technology, but I know enough technology to work, on daily basis. And today I'm very proud to say and to tell you about the ONPASSIVE and how you can get benefit, everyone in Somalia or outside Somalia. And I wanted to say, even if I have been allowed today, I'm too excitement. First is to be a part of this marvelous platform, to be a guest with the program of Comfort, Sister Comfort, and my brother Colin Mana. The second is, after 33 years, Somalis embassy has came back today in United Kingdom. It has been opened officially just today, so that they have two excitement. I am on fire and I'm really flying, like that. So I'm dying to say to say more, when I have got a time. Thank you very much.
I know, I know. Thank you so much, sis. I think at this point, guys, we just want to say congratulations to the Somali community because this is a milestone, because living in another country without an embassy is just like a child living out of home, right? So now you feel like there's an umbrella over you. It feels safe, it feels good. So congratulations, congratulations. I see the reason why we all are on fire. And of course, Mohammed, you have just ended the show even before it starts. So we are going back to that. You just said something. You said that I just had to stop you there because it doesn't just have to pass like this swift. Has anybody heard this before? That he is more interested in the journey than the destination itself. So what did you mean by that, Mahmoud? I think everybody needs to take a round if it feels sweet in your ears like it does to me.
Well, for me, it's the progress it challenges you, it makes you grow. And also, the ups and downs. And when you overcome those challenges and you look back, it makes you feel good in the inside that you achieved something that you are determined to get. And that was ahead of you and you achieved it. And that's what I mean when I said I'm more excited for the destination than the journey itself.
I know that is just so sweet because I on that note, let's just be crazy because that is me. If it's not this in disorder, then it is not me. I'm always a very confused person. So when did you join ONPASSIVE and how have you, and of course you've been enjoying the journey. When did you join?
Well, I joined August 14, 2021. I was invited by my brother, my big brother Abdi Alaso. We were doing some other things together, and then he invited me. I'm like, I would look into this. He said, don't worry, my brother, just join in. You would learn everything later. And then from there on, I just joined, and I saw everybody just having a positive energy. People are just excited, and I wanted to be part of the journey. And here comes 2023. We are in February, and I'm more happy to be here than I don't know how to explain
Anywhere
this.
else. That is very true. So Amina, if you can too, just tell us when did you join really quick and how has the journey been, because it feels so good. It's just good walking it because as for the destination, we know that it's already a done deal. So tell us, when did you join? How has it been?
That's me. I am with ONPASSIVE just 5 months. I have been joined at ONPASSIVE 2nd of September last year, 2022.
Wow.
And I have just seen one night, I was scrolling on Facebook, a live video from my brother Abdi Alaso. Although I have knew him, Abdi Alaso from Australia, and then I listened to that video and I said, oh, maybe this is this is something different, Amina, that you would like to involve. So I seek more information from Abdi. He explained it to me. It was the 1st of September that day. And the 2nd of September, I got, one of bending accounts. And I signed it up and I paid the fee. And from that day, I am shouting, I'm shouting about the ONPASSIVE because I know when I got an opportunity, because I have lost so many opportunities on my life while I was struggling to bring up my 5 kids as a single mom, so that I don't want to waste any more opportunities. Woo-hoo! And I am in to win it. That's how I joined it. Thank you.
Of course, you are a winner already. You don't bother because it's already a done deal anyway. So, Yasmin, I just heard Amina mention you. Does it mean that you ladies joined around the same time? How has the journey been? Has it been as sweet that you just so enjoy it and you don't care about the destination? Yasmin wants to unmute herself.
Yes, myself, it was different story. I took my kids on the summer last year in August in Disneyland, and I was just been in summer holiday. When I came back, one of my childhood friend who was been here 4 years on Pacifian just paid my fee and done everything, and he said, you are good at this, Yasmin. Believe me. Try to check it. I have never been to this kind of business. I don't like this marketing, lies, all this business. So when I came, I researched it and I just followed it. Within 4 to 6 months, I was jumping just to join Bill Must. and I have no idea. I have never had a background of technology. And when I even came, I was just a project manager and a teacher and all this in writing, old-fashioned writing reports. But I was not into tech. When
Wow.
I joined it, I don't care about where we are going, but I have grown and I'm growing with AI technology and I did my best. I'm here 6 months and I
Wow.
have changed a lot.
Wow. And you are actually on fire. You are burning because yesterday you could not just stop commenting. And I was like, oh my God. So, ladies, I'm just so proud of you. You are just at the right place, as somebody just said, Brother Oliver said, and of course, he is the brain, the mouth, the lips that coined this sweet thing. We say we are fine. I think you are just on fire because you know that you are fine. About Collins, I'm going to tell you, somebody told Collins about ONPASSIVE. That person did not register. Collins went and searched by himself and registered, and that person was sitting there and waiting and wasting time. Collins went ahead and registered without waiting for this person to give him the opportunity to go, so because he could not waste time. So I'm speaking on Collins' behalf, and I'll ask him now to continue from here. How has the journey been, bro? Tell us.
Wow. The journey has been really, really, very, very beautiful. Honestly, it's one of the best things I can say I've ever, done in my life. I can
Indeed.
tell my story from even the day I joined ONPASSIVE. I think it's a comfort know my story. I lost money, almost 10 to 15,000. I'm really, really, I was doing trading, working and trading. And that day I lost that amount of money. The next day, ONPASSIVE was introduced to me during the COVID time. That was 2020, June 2020. So I joined ONPASSIVE June 2020, and that same month I lost money. Somebody would have said, you know what, don't bring me. The same person who introduced me was the same person who introduced me on trading. So when I lost, said, are you scared? I said, yes, I'm scared, but now I want to tell you something more. I said, hope you're not coming again with multi-level. I said, yeah. I said, because I will stop with this trading until I get my money back. So the
Yes.
guy said, you know what, there is something I want to tell you. I said, what? Go founder. It was even in March. I said, you know what, I'm not doing it. I took it and I threw it away. So I said, all right, I'll wait. Then I said, but why? If you don't do it and it tends to be good, what will happen? I went and I took a look. I said, all right, I look at it. I went to Google, Go Founder. When I go to make my research, I don't look at the negativity. I always dwell on the positive side. I go, it was Go Founder. I said, Go Founder ONPASSIVE. I said, okay, what is ONPASSIVE? I look at it. I came back and I said, wow, call this guy. I said, do you know what you've just told me? He said, what? Because he even forgot that he told me something about Go Founder. I said, Go Founder. You remember you told me Go Founder. I said, yeah, I told you long. You said you're not interested. I said, yes, I'll take a look. Have you registered? He said, no, I'm about to. Are you going to do it now? I said, no, but what about it? Because you told me that you don't want to because you've lost money. So he's someone who always make joke. And I said, no, forget about the money. I want to tell you about this company now. He said, what have you found? I said, did you ever take a look on this company? He said, no. I said, if what I have seen, they tend to do it, according to what I've seen on this website, it will be the biggest IT company mankind have ever seen. That was the statement I made. It was like, what are you saying? I said, this is the place to be. And from now on, I've just registered. If you're still wasting time, I'm already in. The guy was like, but hang on. I said, this will be the biggest. And from that day, I was on fire. I just started to spread the news. And then
Yeah.
I said, Sister Comfort, we started talking about it. I said, Sister Comfort, the way you went at that time, Sister Comfort did a program on pigeon. I listened to it. I called Comfort straight away. I said, you said something about ONPASSIVE. And it's like you're an IT person. Sister Comfort said, no, Collins, I'm not IT. I just said it because I'm just on fire. And that is how we started blowing ONPASSIVE. He said, Collins, can you come to my show? I said, no, I'm not coming. I'm not a I can't.
Now you are king of the show. What do we do? All right. I think people have had enough about our journey. I'm just happy. If I'm taking something here from here today, I think I will say this in a few other shows. People need to share with this. I am no longer interested in the destination because the sweetness of it all lies in the journey. the challenges, the changes, the growth, the development, the expansion, and where we are now. So, Collins, I would just like you to make a quick resume of what has been happening since last month, the giant step in Dubai to now, and then to what we saw on O Connect. Really, really brief, just the very important thing, so that one of our sisters can interpret it to our people if they are watching back from home, so that nobody will be left behind. So, Oya, over
Thank
to
you,
you.
Mr. Comfort. Yeah. So, from last month, we've been seeing a lot of things happening, even from the old founder page updates and stuff. But the really thing that we saw and that moves a lot of founders is the Dubai, the metro station. ONPASSIVE is the only company as we speak that has a landmark. The only tech company, as Mr. Alpha told us, there was a lot of bidders were there trying to get it, because we're talking about the metro that is one of the biggest in the world in Dubai. A lot of tech giants, they are there. They were like trying to come in to have something like landmark, but good enough ONPASSIVE made it through. And when we talk about founder, we look at it, we said Dubai is not a poor country. We know it's a very rich country. It's not all about money. Why should they choose ONPASSIVE instead of tech giant like all the other? We know them, they are multi-trillion-dollar company. Why ONPASSIVE? And the conclusion I draw was, if they look at it, it's not only about money, it's because their mission and vision for the country, the direction the country want to go, is in line with what ONPASSIVE want to do. Remember, ONPASSIVE is AI technology company, and the country want to move into AI technology company. The way ONPASSIVE is looking at it, and they are looking, it's a win-win situation for Dubai and ONPASSIVE. Dubai will win because of the technology ONPASSIVE is bringing in the world, and ONPASSIVE will win for the customer base. Remember how many million of customers we are talking about? 200 million visitors goes to Dubai each year. How many of them take the metro? We're talking about 70, I think 70 or 72,000, I'm not making a mistake, a day through that metro station. What would they see ONPASSIVE? Even within the metro, what would they see ONPASSIVE? We heard about ticketing coming with the ticket service, ONPASSIVE on the ticket. So how many of the people will take a look when they look at the ticket and say, oh, let me go and Google it, ONPASSIVE? That is massive when it comes to marketing. They call it strategic marketing, positioning and stuff like that. Those who do marketing, they already know that. You must position yourself. Now, moving forward from that, what we've seen, O Connect blew my mind from day one. From the day we had just 100 and few people, I joined in, I saw the interface. Till now, I'm just so crazy for O Connect. It will be the best. We're not talking about webinar, because on O Connect is more than a webinar platform. It's just more than, you cannot say, I don't want to call it webinar. I just call it video and audio conferencing, or what you can call it. And we're talking about how many tech giants. We want to talk those who really have it. Therefore, ONPASSIVE is coming with the best among all of them. Moving forward, we're talking about 100 or unlimited. When you saw it, the interface was so sweet. We cannot even describe the sliding and stuff, the pop-up, the visuality of the image we are looking at. It's just like the person is just in front of you. We're talking about even the audio. It's like the person is just in your own room. I was about even reduce my own volume because it was like too much. Like, are they in my own room? So it is just so beautiful, and this is history in the making. The slightness of it. You look at the panel. We are just here. You want to play. You want to run, like, or say you want to demo something. What will happen? All of us will just slide. The panel will slide, and then the display will be at one point, and you can just watch the video going. It's so beautifully done. We are talking about so many features that we cannot even imagine. The emojis is even crazy. In the text, when they will enable that, you see the future text feature, you can easily identify things that are happening. So honestly, it's just crazy.
Yeah, indeed. Yes. So we are just going over this again, just for, we need to keep reminding ourselves. Sometimes we who are a bit closer to ONPASSIVE than others, when we get it, we move on and forget that other people are moving from behind. So I just want to give this opportunity to our two sisters. If there are some important things Colin said and you think that you want to interpret it into the language that the people back home in Somalia can understand, then go ahead and do that. Yasmin, would you like to go first, please?
Amina,
Yeah? Okay, all right. Colin Mana waa wiil walaalkeen ah oo maxay ahayd toona qaaradda Afrika asagana ka soo jeeda wuxuu ka mid yahay dadka ugu firfircoon ONPASSIVE wuxuu si gaar ah uga hadlay ONPASSIVE iyo qaabka uu ugu soo biiray intaa kadib laakiin muhiimaddu waxa ay tahay wuxuu sharxay maalin dhaweeyto waxaanu tijaabinay oo connect oo ah one solution hal solution oo ka mid ah content solutions ka badan oo ay leedahay ONPASSIVE ayuu sharxay Colin Mana wuxuu sharxay sida ay u qurux badneed oo connect waxa uu ka sheekeeyay sida uu asagu qalbi ahaan u dareemay waxa uu ka sheekeeyay waxa ay uga dhigan tahay ONPASSIVE haddaba oo connect maxaa waaye oo connect waxa waaye hal solution oo ka mid ah ONPASSIVE oo ku shaqeeya AI ayuu ku shaqeeya oo ah artificial intelligence ayuu ku shaqeeyaa artificial intelligence ayuu ku shaqeeyaa AI ayuu ku shaqeeyaa waxana waaye wax life laga soo noqonayo sida hadda meesha aan hadda life-ka ka naha oo kale shira ku qabsan kartaa ama waxa maxay ahayd toonay aad ku sii share garan kartaa just one click social media aad ku share garan kartaa waa awood maxay ahayd toonay software oo awood badan leh weliba awoodda uu leeyahay weli wax leh maaragta aanay imaanin ma raba inaa carabka ku dhufto dadka kaleeto oo annaga nala tartamaya ama niskan oo kala wata magacooda inaa inta ka sheeg ma rabo laakiin waxa waaye life streama ku samayn kartaa shira ku samayn kartaa waxbaa ku samayn kartaa and especially if I act that all connect as a journalist it is very, very important and powerful solution for us.
Okay.
So, but I already explained it, the summary of what
yes, you know what, Amina, I'll come back to you this now in English because everybody needs to know from her.
Yeah, I already finished the Somali. What my brother said. Yeah.
All right. Let other people speak. Then we'll come back to that so that we, everybody needs to know what we have, right? Because we're speaking to both founders and then prospective users and maybe resellers and customers and so on. They need to know what stuff we are made of. So from you, Mohammed, we saw the excitement that All Connect came with, the milestone that we just recorded a few days ago. What you as an individual or in your community or whatever thing you are doing, how do you think All Connect is going to like empower you or change something in your life, the way you do your business and stuff? Just say anything about All Connect. It's open for you.
I think this specific platform itself is a giant. With the level of the technology that's rapidly growing in the professional markets, I'm talking about corporates, IT, schools, it's gonna eliminate pretty much, time for you to spend and travel to a meeting, because this platform, you can use it on your phone. It would be on every device, and it's gonna bring people close together, and it's gonna be sufficient. Work is gonna get done, and people would be so excited just to get on there. And the most importantly, it's unlimited. Like, the room is hold the capacity. The feature is intelligently designed, well calculated, and it's something exciting to the internet world. And I think it's gonna shake the globe. And like my sister elaborated on it, especially for the journalists, when you're reporting from different parts of the world, so it would bring people and the world close together. I'll end it there.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks so much for that wonderful contribution. Yasmin, is there anything too you want to say about All Connect? I know you said a lot yesterday. If you like, you can recollect. Say it now. You typed it down. So go ahead and speak up.
All Connect and is one of ONPASSIVE solutions. And Somalis right now, since they have fled from their country in the civil war, they are everywhere. the entrepreneurs and also they are business-wise smart Somalis. They start from scratch in Minneapolis, USA. They have got malls. Also, I'm going to mention here a lady who is called a marvelous lady who is called Amina Rag Omar. She is also in Uganda, and she's worth of 1 billion. And she owns also a sugar factory. She was also a refugee. And also she owns the most prestigious home estates. She's a businesswoman. In Kenya, if you go, you will find Somalis. They own also malls and also a lot of business hotels and estate agents as well. In Tanzania, in South Africa, Somalis are doing, best in business. And back home, also the most richest people, we have got money remittance, and also we have got Hormuz and Dabshil who are doing business telecommunication and also many remittances. In these cases, we can use our ONPASSIVE solutions, which is one click. You don't need a lot of solutions. So this is going to be help Somalis, and especially if I take O Connect, it will help also connect the Somalis to the international world. The last 8 years, our children grown up with uncertified education. It's just local, it's broken, there's no state houses, state schools. So why not? They will take advantage using O Connect and O Academy in a certified, education providers. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, sister. I really appreciate that, and I know this is big hope, not only to us here, but then big hope and breakthrough for our children back home. I understand that's what you are saying, but we'll still come back and talk a bit more, just focusing back home. But my sister Amina is a seasoned journalist with long time experience and so on. Tell us how on O Connect in particular is going to turn things around for you as a journalist.
Okay, as a journalist, we need any solution who make our work easier. We need a better picture. All Connect has all. Even if you don't shave well, your body hair will be shown on All Connect because it is HD, higher definition. It's higher definition. Yeah. I have to shave my arms because I have some hair, I know, on my arms,
She's
so that whatever, our life and our work makes easier for connection, because we contact and take interviews so many people around the world. Some of them have not enough powerful internet connections, all connected. As it is working with AI, that all of those hardship, it will be easier. The picture is a better. The sound is a crystal, crisp. Yeah, it's crystal crisp. You want to hesitate. What he say? What he say? Because it's a very embarrassment when you are a journalist and take an interview. Believe me, if you can't hear the other side, it's really very embarrassment. So that it's very clear sound. It's very clear, picture, and it is easy to connect. It's easy to share. Now I'm using all the social media. It's just one click for me. One click for me. Any social media, although we have our own social media, on net, but so that Somali people, even those who are with the camels, travelers, they have smartphones, they have internet, they connect all the people around the world, whether they are in Australia, whether they are in Europe, and they are in rural area. Yeah. So my people and me as a journalist, we are really have the most benefit of All Connect. That's how I believe. And I can't wait. I can't wait till it is fully integrated. So I will use it and show my testimony on live
I
feed. Thank
know.
you, sister. Yeah.
It's just crazy because what we saw the other day, we were like never before seen, and Ash said that was the ugliest. I don't want to imagine how the most beautiful is going to turn out. And I'm happy because there is satisfaction here, like you are saying, Amina, journalism is nothing without sound quality, without image, without a good image, and without feedback. All Connect has more than enough for that. So, oh yeah, yeah, and everything is just winning, 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 and that's it for us. So, Collins, let's go back. Earlier on, Amina, sorry, Yasmin said, all Connect is going to enable our children to study academy and so on. They will get certification. They'll, study like cheap and stuff and all the conveniences. I want us to sit here because we brought the Somali family so that we like bring people home with us and let them get to know what is here. So how do you think, how much now on passive in general do you think is going to make things different back home? Because one thing that it's obvious and we can tell it by ourselves that what Africa needs is not charity, but it's something more than that because we've got everything we need. We just need those resources. How is on passive going to make things different? You may use a product of your choice and so on, but paint that picture for everyone.
Yeah, Mr. Comfort, yeah, that's a very good question. So we're looking at the products of ONPASSIVE. We have Academy, which is one of the products that will change a lot of situations back home. We know how to study abroad, how expensive it is, the traveling, the accommodation, and everything, especially when it comes to African students trying to study abroad. So we look at Academy. That's a distant learning application. You can study, you can sit anywhere, and you have your lessons, and you still have the same certification like someone who study abroad or wherever the university that you desire to go. But with Academy, it's a game changer, because remember, we'll have the best of the best. We're talking about a platform that everyone want to be on. If you look at online study application, it's becoming very, very expensive, though it's a little bit cheaper. How many of them can give you certification or proper certificate? They give you certificate of attendance, and then you have to go and sit for the exam. But as our CEO promised, that most of the thing will be accredited, certificate will be accredited, or university will come lecture and you can have the same degree. That's a game changer. Everybody anywhere will come. Just imagine a child sitting in Africa or Cameroon and have the same degree as someone who studied in Harvard University. And you can show that and say, yes, I studied in Harvard University. Look at it. This is my degree. But you start somewhere in Africa, maybe under LAMB, and you studying and you have this. So you have equal opportunity. ONPASSIVE will bridge the gap using Academy. Let's talk about OBLESS. We're talking about crowdfunding application. Most of them out there, they said their crowdfunding made them make a lot of money. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. We don't even want to call their name. But they said 100% of what will come into OBLESS will go for the course that you want to do. It will change a lot of games. For instance, Academy will come in, and schools that are struggling, they can use OBLESS as a crowdfunding application to generate money that will give a lot of opportunity to those who want to school, maybe even in agricultural sector, those sectors that are struggling in Africa, charitable organizations, they will come in. Now, all connect, as the Comfort we talk about our journalists, those who are struggling, sometimes they want to do, maybe we have blogs, but those who want to do things and they are really struggling because of that. And remember, one of the good things is we have laser technology in our database. We have the internet connectivity that can boost you up to 5G. Who will not come to ONPASSIVE? The internet connectivity, where you are, you cannot complain. The moment you are in ONPASSIVE, the internet connectivity will be smooth. That is a game changer wherever you get. When the AI will kick in, it is game over. So we can touch most of those products. It will really benefit people in Africa and other countries that are really strong. Papua New Guinea. This is a game changer for less developed country.
Wow, that is just very exciting. So from you now, Mahmoud Muhammad I'm sorry, I'm working hard. Guys, forgive me. Muhammad, Collins has touched a lot, and then he has talked about education and all of those. One thing we know with the 21st century social media and internet era is that you can build wealth and make a wonderful living just out of something that you like to do. So tell the people back home, tell people watching us how any product of your choice in ONPASSIVE is going to help any talent. You can point out to particular talent that people in Somalia have, how they can use that on any platform on ONPASSIVE and take their life to any expected heights. Mohammed, that's yours.
Well, I think for me, the educational platforms that we have, Academy, it has various courses from all over the world. So for anybody that want to expand their horizon and trying to get into the technology market, or want to create some sort of solution that can disrupt the gap of learning and communication within their community, it would give them those chances, those opportunities for their content or their material to go viral and to be seen from different walks of life, different parts of the world. And that's what ONPASSIVE does. And on top of that, any material that you have learned before and you put on these platforms, whoever comes across and use those material, you get earnings from it. And so it's a win-win situation, and it bridges the gap. So it narrows the barrier of learning. So you don't have to go, like us Africans, you send your kid to a boarding school and he stay there for a couple of months, maybe half a year. He comes back, you don't know what he learned. And it brings the kids and the family together. You can have a family activity and it's a fun. So your kid is learning at home, mother is right there cooking, she can check on him, and it's amazing. It's really, really exciting technology. And sometimes we look at the things that impact humanity. When the COVID happened, and a lot of parents, they have to become a tutor for their children, and a lot of family members that are not educated. Can you imagine your kid has a homework and he has to submit it online on its due date, and you cannot help that. So on this platform, they have special professional tutors that put in their material and that can able to assist those parents and children to achieve their goals. And it's amazing.
It's just so amazing. Ladies, you can't go without saying anything, because back home we have some people who are underprivileged. I would say that they did not have opportunities to go to school. However, they've got talent. There are women who can weave baskets, they can do hair, they can cook, and so on. Do they have a place in ONPASSIVE? Can ONPASSIVE offer anything or use their talents to fetch anything for them? Yasmin, do you like this, or is it Amina?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
I'm passionate. I'm always crazy about, always my vision is watching our crafts who used to be on the market. My uncle, the brother of my mother, had a license, and he was the only one who takes all the traditional handmade things to Italy. It's called Fiera di Milano. He was the only one who used to take. We had, leather bags, leather shoes when I was growing up. We have hand weaved, clothing. We just call it what they call, I forgot. Alindi. Yes.
Yeah, Alindi.
Yes.
Alindi is some sort of traditional clothes
Yes.
of
All
traditional
these
custom
things
of
have been
Somali.
distracted. We had all also decorations, handmade, like all over Africa has it. All these things were being wiped out. Africa has got a kind of corruption, whether it's civil war or other corruptions. All we think is, hopeless. And we always, when you hear Africa, you think that we still need to be spoon fed. No, thanks to Ash Mufarah and ONPASSIVE, we have been given the platform. We are thousands and thousands, even from the rural area. The last village in Africa now is a founder. What we need to do right now is not hopeless. We need to invest. Our academy is one thing, but the best thing that I admire is our shop. Our shop is given with the domain name, with the O tracker, with everything, is security, and also with the AI automation. And us, as the founders or even in the diaspora, why not we can go and create depots, create employment, have this kind of small motorcycles, warehouses. And also we are a family now. We can jump from Cameroon to Somalia to Kenya to Tanzania and move things like that. So our local, the last lady who is a shepherd, who has no facility, she has, of course, internet, and the internet will be boosted. When she weaves her things, we can sell. And you know what? They will be sold in a higher price to the celebrities because they are handmade. I can't wait, Osho. That's my vision.
Oh my
No,
God. Yes, I know. Amina, I know that you are really on fire now, but unfortunately, I want to hold you a bit because you will be saying a lot of things in our language. Because no matter how much we sitting here can weave, you cannot weave like my auntie who is in the village. So you will explain that the baskets that they weave, the leather.
The best, yeah. I will just summarize.
Yes,
Hello, Somalis. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Carry on, sis.
Okay, hello Somalis. luqadiina kula hadlaya colin waxbuu sharxay oo wuxuu sharxay oo academy iyo sida ay muhiimka u tahay oo ah solution kamida solutionada ONPASSIVE ay leedahay academy marka maxaa waaye waa macalinka oo jooga adduunka qaarad kaleeto like China meesha waxbarashada Soomaalida ilmaheena aan u dirayno lacag fara badan annagoo saftigooda ogeyn waxay ku mudanayaan annagoon arkayna ilmaheena intaasoo sano naga maqnaanayaan jaamacadaha u dirayno oo academy macnaheedu waxaa waaye adoo gurigaaga jooga oo internet connection haysto ama macalinkii tuujarkii jaamacadda kuu dhigaya oo hortaada soo istaagaan waxyaabaha kale oo cajiibka ah waxaa ka mid ah af Soomaaliya lagugu bedelayaa haddii macalinka Chinese wax ku dhigaa af Soomaaliya kuu noqonayaa haddii macalinka Faransiis wax ku dhigaa af Soomaaliya kuu noqonayaa maxamuud siyaad isagana wuxuu ka hadlay maxay oo academy muhiimadeeda wuxuu yiri cunugaaga oo ka tagay oo aadan muddo arkaynin oo wuxuu yiri Soomaalidu waxay u diraan oo dhahay dibadda u diraan wadankeena maadaama oo burbur fara badan iyo baaba fara badan oo ku dhacay taasoo asagana soo qaatay Yasmin iyada angal kale waxa ka fiirso oo waxay tiri hooyada waxay tiri daabaca talayso dirinta falkinayso waxay tiri aliintiga ninka sameeynayo ama aliintiga dhabaayo aliinta dhabaa la dhahaa dhabaa waxa laga wadaa aliinta sameeyo baa laga wadaa dhabowga cayda aha ma aha aliintiga dhabaayo dhahda farshaxankaas faraha badan leh dhahda Soomaalida samaysanayso iyada oo qof dulaala u dhaxeeyna ee waxay helayaan ayaga oo xaafadoodii iyo miyigoodii iyo tuuladoodii jooga inay adduunka qofka atriishada adduunka ugu sareyso oo ama Hollywoodka ama caanka ah celebritiska ah oo caanka ah inay ka iibiyaan waxooda ayay helayaan ay dhahday ayay helayaan because waxa suurta gelinaysa ONPASSIVE waa mid kamid ah solutioniska oo ONPASSIVE intaas ayaan ku soo koobay yes stay summarize.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So
I was taking notice so that I know what is important.
Yeah, so perfect. You did well. I could tell from the fire in your voice that you were doing a good job, and I'm sure our people are just very excited, So it feels good each time we talk and reach here when it's touching our people back home directly. I always get emotional. I'm just like, oh my God, finally there is value in everything they are doing. So Collins, I just want to do, is there any other thing you think you want to add? Anything at all comes to mind?
Yes, I was just thinking about Connect. We're talking about integrated products. So like when my brother says something and we're just talking about how the student can use it. So I was just looking at it again. Most teachers, what would they do? They will use Connect to record their lectures and everything. And where would the lectures go? They'll plug into Academy. So everything goes from Connect, and that is why Connect is the masterpiece of all the products, because we'll be using Connect to showcase what the products are all about. Whatever we want to do, the demo will pass through Connect, because we'll not be using any other platform again. So just imagine our staff will sit here and then do something as a journalist through Connect and say, oh, you can go to Academy. By the way, go to Academy and look at it, and I'll start talking about shop. Remember, like we're talking about what people back home should do. Please spend more time in ONET, because we have the blog there. Blog is there. it is not easy to get that. And then we're talking about podcasting. You have to pay. If you want to do podcast in certain place, you have to pay. But we have it for free. ONET is more than a social media application. It has everything. I've been sleeping on ONET. I've never been on social media, but ONET is just making me, I'm just going crazy. So tell most of the founders back home, this is the place. You remember, Mr. I said, you can monetize using, there are Africans who are bloggers. You can monetize writing blogs on ONET. And then all shops, our parents is commerce and OMAT. People will be looking things and they'll be doing a lot of things. Those who have shops and this, Mr. Ashford told us a lot of things you can do. You can advertise your stuff in commerce coming soon. So we have lot and lot. So nobody should fold the arm now and say there is nothing. Mr. Ashford have bring ONPASSIVE to your doorstep as Africans. Are you ready to take it or throw it in the bush? Because there is no way you can talk. As our sister said, we don't want hangout or all bless. Or ONPASSIVE have brought everything. You can if you there is no way. The solution is there to help you to resolve your business problem. And if you want to monetize, it is there. Whether you come in for the money, it is there for you. If you come in to improve your business services, it is there for you. Whatever your goals or your dreams are, ONPASSIVE is there as a solution to give you that hand. Now it is the time for we Africans to grab it and run with it. It is there. So, Mr. Komo, that's what I wanted to add.
Wow, I think that is just wonderful. I was working hard not to add anything today, but I can't stay quiet anymore, right? Because Collins, you already know yesterday when we were discussing. So, guys, make use of what you have. It's not that cheap, even because I've not written a blog. I like talking, but I don't really like writing blogs. But then I don't think it's that easy writing blogs, uploading those things. But then ONPASSIVE has made it this easy that you already have the templates. You just click and fit in your information, click and pick up, drag your picture and drop. That's it. Guys, that is not all. There is podcasts in ONET now and as I speak, and it's already working. I wanted to start a podcast like forever, but I was like, I don't just want to spend money. And now podcast just walks through the door and meets me at home. Guys, I'm starting a podcast in Pidgin. I'm starting a podcast in my local language. I'm just doing crazy stuff because I have it all in my hands. It's mine. So make use of everything. So guys, I think sister, take 2 minutes or 1 minute though. Explain to our people that those who write blogs and those who like do podcasts, making programs and sharing to people and grandmoms in the village and so on, there is podcast here for free on ONET and it is already functioning. So guys, let's look for ourselves. Type me on ONET, give friendship request, I'll accept immediately. Let's go. Yasmin or Sister Amina, I just want to let people know, tell them in our language that there is podcast, there is blog. Go.
Yasmin, go for it.
Soomaalida waxaa la leeyahay wax badan aan laga hadlay yani oo academy waa la idiin soo sheegay inay tahay jaamacad idin adduunyada oo dhan jaamacadaha guryaha ku qaataan hadda anagu wadamada dunida Afrika le gadaal u dambayso oo aan online waxba ku baranin waa waqtigii la soo gaarsiin lahaa everything waxay ku dhan yihiin ONPASSIVE ee ku dhan yihiin lacag badanna ma aha anaga $497 ka horan ku galnay haddeertaan haddii aragti waxaan sheegay inay run yihiin waxaa imaataa OS keena ONPASSIVE ecosystem free isku qor ONET keena meesha yaalo oo la mid ah social media adduunyada ka jiro wax lacag laga ma rabo waxay leedahay podcast wax la yiraahdo oo cod lagu duubi karo waxa kale oo jiro ONET ka wuxuu kale blog writing uu qabaa ya marka meeshaas imaada kulli social media waa wada taqaaniin la qofka baadii joogo halkaas ka wada arki kartiin marka halkan wax yaalo wax la yareysan kara ma aha annaga ma caaw ina halka imaano waa u soo dhimanay waxay nala tahay guusha adduunka calankiina halka la soo saaro in Soomaaliya la socodsiyo waa mahadsantiin nagala soo wardoona qayrkan ee noo soo raacin dadka walaalihiin. Thank you.
Okay, I'll say thank you. I forgot. I did not practice how to say thank you in Somali, so next time I'll say it. So so don't worry. So I would give everybody now 1 last minute so that if there's any other important thing you think is coming to your mind now, you say it so that we'll let our people go and then we see again really soon. Mohammed, do you have any other thing, any important thing you want to tell our viewers? Just anything that comes to mind about ONPASSIVE.
I would like to share with the viewers, you know, it's important to engage and to understand where we're heading and how excited we are. You have to be privileged to be part of ONPASSIVE and take the journey. And the brilliant, incredible, amazing, talented individuals that comes on this platform. Majority of the time, you may have some question and doubt that may be answered by somebody who's speaking within these meetings. And I would highly recommend people to, to stay connected, stay positive, and continue to strive for greatness and help one another, especially like I know a lot of our brothers and sisters back home, sometimes they may not be as techy as some of us can be, with the little things, just breaking down in detail some of the product when you're explaining to them. If I tell someone, hey, there is something called OML and you can send a video emailing, that they'd be like, what are you talking about? So just breaking down things like that. That's all I wanted to contribute. I just want to thank all of you for this amazing opportunity. My sister Comfort and my sister Amina and Yasmin as well, and my big brother Colin Manas. Thank you so much, and I'm very humbled to be here tonight. Appreciate it.
We really appreciate it, Muhammad. To appreciate your time. So, who goes first? Who has been quiet for a few minutes? I think Amina has not spoken. It's been 7 minutes now, so you can speak.
Yes. First of all, I wanted to thank on behalf of Somali people and our brother Ash Mufarah, the CEO of ONPASSIVE. He is very smart and he made us very proud. And the other thing is, today it was a massive day for me to meet my brother, Colin Mana, and to be a guest of my sister's program, Comfort. And there is other celebration for Somali people. It is the first time that we got Somali embassy back in United Kingdom after 33 years that we were absent, in embassies in United Kingdom. So we have such celebration. And if I say Somali, waxaan halkan uga mahad celinayaa Ash Mufarah oo ah asaasaha ONPASSIVE. waxaa kale u mahad celinayaa oo aan ku faraxsanahay inaan maanta barnaamijka la qayb galo walaalkan Colin Mana iyo barnaamijka ay wado walaasheen Comfort. waxaa kale oo aan ku faraxsanahay Soomaaliyeena idinla wadaago 33 sano ka bacdi ayaan maanta waxaan ku yeelanay wadankan Ingiriiska safaaradii ugu horeysay 33 sano ka bacdi oo la furay. maanta laga bilaabo waxaa leenahay safaarad calankeenu saas uga babanayo oo Somali flag leh. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I'm really proud to be, and if you call me again, I will be the first hand of be ready to fire and to talk how proud I am, although I am just 5 months on ONPASSIVE. Thank you very much.
Power woman you are. Who doesn't want a firebrand in their presence all the time? You are just a beauty with brains. Thank you, sis. So I think that Yasmin would definitely want to say something, and then if you have a quick word in the language too, just go for it, because nobody should be left behind. So sis, go ahead.
ها من waxay idinku tiri aad aan u faraxsanahay maadaama maantana farxad kale inoo tahay inaa wiilkaanita oo la yiraahdo nin culus waaye oo Colin Mana loo iyo gabadhaanita platformkan iskale Comfort la yiraahdaa ayna aad u farax waxa kale oo farxad ii dheer in safaaradda Ingiriiskana laga furo oo Soomaalida intaas ay aaminay tiri. So I will add a very sensitive issue that I wouldn't like, but I think people deserve to know this, and also Somalis. As we ONPASSIVE are in a global movement correcting the corruption. My country is corrupted in 30 years. There's no peace. So I'm calling here the biggest giant in Somalia, which is Hormuz, the telecommunication company, which is almost, $40 million worth, and also the Habshil, who is also the remittance company. They are multi-millionaires. And we have got a lot of extremist problems. So if they join ONPASSIVE, they may use all tracker and know who is taking how much money and who is using where on the phones. So in that case, we can control and secure by just doing your business and using all track and tracking people. That's what we need. We need to get this country back And it depends, you, Hormud, who is the biggest giant of telecommunication, and you in the northern Somalia of Dahabshil, please come and join us. That's where you will fix the country. Thank
Wow,
you.
that is a powerful one. You know, inviting a brother in public. This, I know that this is something that means a lot to you. It's all about education. Let's talk to him. Let's find time and approach him from a friendly and brotherly perspective, and present the wonders, the beauty of ONPASSIVE. And of course, who doesn't go for it when they get the hang of what it's all about? Thank you so much, dear sister. So, Brother Collins, do you have a last word too, please?
Yes, the comfort, yeah. So it was just a privilege to be among, my brothers and sisters here. All of you are great leaders, honestly. Today I was just like listening, I was speechless, the dynamism and everything you just put forward. I believe all the viewers, because you can see the comment coming, just so positive. But what I want to add is, the UK event is coming, on the 22nd of April. Please, if you are privileged or wherever you are and you think you can make it, come and let's have a great time, a great day. Come with, whoever you want to come. Is open for everybody anywhere. But if you can make it, fine. We're happy to see you. And that's where I'll just end it, Mr. Comfort. Thank you very much, Mr. Comfort, for inviting me.
Of course, bro. Thank you for bringing it up, guys. Just show up. Show up. If you are in England or you're in UK and Ireland, you need to be at this event, because you can't afford not to be there. Come with someone who is not yet a founder. Come with a friend. Come with a neighbor. Come with an auntie or an uncle, and give them that opportunity. Just give them a treat. Buy a seat for them. Let them come and sit down and listen, and then take a decision that will change not only their lives, but yours and the entire community. So let's try to be there. And of course, if you cannot make it, either because of distance or some other challenges, believe me, you will be there live through O Connect, because that day we are launching it ONPASSIVE officially in the UK and Ireland. We are projecting or presenting O Connect to the world from the UK and Ireland. So there is just every reason, guys. Come. The tickets are already selling, and selling really fast. People are paying hotels from England to, not England, because we are the host, from the United States, from mainland Europe. People have paid from Africa, from Papua New Guinea. Do not stay in England and tomorrow you say, oh God, what did I do to myself? Because you are going to regret if you are not part of this. Guys, I thank you so very much. And I think that we are leaving this evening with the great mentality from our brother Muhammad. We enjoy the journey and we don't care about the destination, because the destination is already a done deal. It's done and it's waiting for us. The sweetest part of everything, this movement, is the journey. Are you enjoying it? If yes, good job. If not, why? Tell us, come to us. We will corrupt you with the joy. That is it. Actually, there's a better way of saying it, but you know what I mean. Thank you, family, and have a very wonderful evening. See you again really soon. Bye.